Chapter 12. Clarity in Creation. Everything you create is communicating something, whether you intend it or not. What you produce carries meaning: a piece of content, a business offering, a message, a design, a product. Each one speaks. It tells people what you value, what you are offering, and how they should respond. The question is not whether your creation communicates. The question is whether it communicates clearly. Creation is often approached from the perspective of output. People focus on producing, making something, sharing something, putting something into the world. And while production is important, it is not enough. Because creation without clarity leads to confusion. You can produce consistently and still be misunderstood. You can create frequently and still fail to connect. You can build something valuable and still have it overlooked, not because the creation lacks substance, but because its meaning is not clear. Clarity in creation means that what you produce can be understood. It means that the person encountering your work does not have to guess what it is, why it matters, or how to engage with it. It means that the value is visible, not hidden. This does not require oversimplification. It requires intentionality. It requires asking, what is this? Why does this matter? Who is it for? What should happen next? If these questions are not answered clearly, the creation becomes difficult to engage with. This applies directly to content. Many people create content regularly. They post, they share, they express ideas, but often the content lacks direction. It may be interesting, but it is not clear what it is trying to communicate. The message is present, but it is not defined. As a result, people see it, but do not engage deeply. They move on quickly, not because they are uninterested, but because they do not fully understand what they are seeing. Clarity changes this. When content is clear, people know what they are receiving. They can follow the message. They can connect with the idea, and they are more likely to respond. This also applies in business. A business is not only what it does, it is how clearly what it does is understood. You may offer a valuable service. You may solve a real problem. But if your message does not make that clear, the market will not respond as expected. People do not buy what they do not understand. This is where many businesses struggle. They describe what they do in ways that are technically correct but practically unclear. They use language that sounds professional but does not communicate value. This creates a gap between what is offered and what is perceived. Clarity closes that gap. In your work, particularly in the cinematic strategist, you describe how value is often lost between intention and execution. The idea exists, but it is not translated effectively. The message is present, but it is not carried through clearly. This is the same issue in creation. If what you create does not clearly reflect what you intend, then something has been lost in the process. Clarity ensures that what you mean is what is received. Creation is also about message. Every creation carries a message, whether explicit or implied. It tells people what to think, what to feel, or what to do. If that message is unclear, the result is confusion. People may interpret it differently. They may misunderstand your intention. They may engage with it in ways you did not anticipate. This is why clarity in message is essential. It ensures that what you are communicating is not left open to unnecessary interpretation. There is also a discipline involved in clarity in creation. It requires refining what you produce. Not everything that is created needs to be released. Not every idea needs to be shared immediately. Sometimes, clarity requires stepping back, reviewing, and adjusting before presenting something to others. This is part of the process. Clarity is not always achieved in the first attempt. It is developed through refinement. This also requires perspective. When you create, you understand what you mean, but others do not have the same context. They do not see what you see. They do not know what you know. This creates a gap. Clarity in creation means bridging that gap. It means stepping outside your own understanding and considering how your work is received by others. It means ensuring that what is obvious to you is also clear to them. There is a tendency to assume that people will take the time to figure things out. But this is not always the case. People respond quickly. They make decisions based on what they understand in the moment. If something is unclear, they move on. This is not because they are unwilling. It is because clarity was not provided. This is why clarity must be intentional. Clarity in creation also brings consistency. When what you create is clear, it aligns with your purpose. It reflects your direction. It communicates the same message across different forms. This creates recognition. People begin to understand what you represent. They begin to connect your work with a clear idea. They begin to respond consistently. Without clarity, this consistency is lost. Each creation becomes isolated. Each message feels different. And over time, this creates confusion. Take a moment to reflect. What are you currently creating? And how clear is it? If someone encounters your work for the first time, will they understand it? Will they know what it is and why it matters? Or will they need to interpret it on their own? These questions reveal where clarity is needed. Clarity in creation is not about doing more. It is about making what you do understandable. It is about ensuring that what you produce can be received. Because creation is not complete when something is made. It is complete when it is understood. Everything you create is an opportunity to communicate clearly, to reveal value, to guide understanding, to produce response. And when clarity is present, what you create does not remain hidden. It becomes visible. It becomes accessible. It becomes effective because it is understood.